technology adoptions that happen in an organization, the first step has to be the need for that technology. Usually what happens is that we try to use technology or retrofit technology for each and every problem. I feel that's not, or the organization belief and the leaders belief across industries is that it should be requirement backwards. There has to be a need for that technology first of all, right? That becomes the first step to actually looking out for adoption of a technology. Once this decision happens, the next step is to actually try and understand the returns that the technology would give. What would be the ROI, what would be the return, what are the efficiencies that come into the overall business processes. So, essentially looking for the efficiency and effectiveness of that technology. Implementation time also I feel is a part of the complete decision making, right? How fast you can implement the technology, how fast the technology can start giving the results that the business needs. Broadly, I would say these are the various steps that would go into the decision making. One more area which should be looked at is from many a times it is here and now that we look at. It should not be that way. It should be a longer term perspective that should be looked at. Whether this would be relevant from a 2 years, 5 years, 10 years down the line aspect. Plus, how would other areas fit into this technology? Broadly, these are the areas that get into making a decision around any technology adoption.
Thank you.
See, Anand, here again, I feel India or for that matter, industries within India are not conservative with respect to technology. That's what I believe. Just giving you a parlance or an example, let's say UPI. It's one of the leading technologies, at least it was one of the leading technologies in banking couple of years back. We are the number one across the world. I think even US does not have that kind of percolation, right? So I don't think it is being conservative. More than that, the other part which you said, we are a human intensive country, right? And a lot of the economy drivers are human capital intensive as of now, right? And with that also comes the lower costs. That is where the decisions usually balance against adoption of technology because of pure ROI reasons. I personally believe that if there is a technology which is cost effective, adoption would be good, right? Indian minds are known for all the leading technology feats. So from that aspect, I don't see a concern. The pace could be viewed as slow purely because of the ROI and the human capital part of it. Anand, I wouldn't have a ready answer for the comparison between the adoption, but what I can say is from a supply chain perspective, anything that has to do with data, data crunching, finding insights from data, the adoption rates are pretty good. Right? Whether we look at AI, ML, artificial intelligence, machine learning, all of it builds over data, right? We sit on humongous amount of data. And if we find a methodology or a process which can help crunch data faster, help us take decisions, the adoptions are pretty quick. So AI, ML, if used in an appropriate way, has a huge amount of potential is what I feel. It's already being seen. So let us take the example of forecasting. If we can build models, right, artificial intelligence model which can help us predict the way the product portfolios would behave over a period of time, how the various parameters would impact it, it will help us a lot, right, and it will augment the human mind in taking decisions. So adoption wise, I feel it's something which will take off. There are thoughts also that AI and ML is a fad. I feel my personal belief is that anything which has utility and used in the appropriate measures can be useful. So my personal belief is that there's a lot of potential and we would see the percolations going up pretty soon. Okay. I feel the technologies would be a catalyst to the overall growth. Again, just going back, there was a time when we didn't have fast tags, right? The moment the FASTags came in, there has been a visible impact on the lead time of logistics movement within the country, right? It has reduced the lead time. So, a supply chain professional's core, you can call it a desire, wish, is always to crash the lead time. You ask for something, we provide that instantly, right? So, these technologies enable crashing those lead times. And it considering that India is in the growth phase with respect to logistics, it would definitely aid the growth of logistics supply chain, and it is bound to make India hub in this area.